Here is Ian in Sydney with the update.
Cross Swords is 7.30 and 2.40. Number 2, Al4's Al-Washik. And again, it's fairly short on the tote, 5.60 and 1.80. Number 3, Yobro, $9 and 2.30. Number 4, Attention Getter, is 4.70 and 2.20. Number 5, Lute Song, 15, 3.40. Number 6, Striking Gold, 20 and 5.30. 7, Staying Alive, $3.60. 1.60. Number 8, El Castano, 20 and 5.29. All Angels, 14, 3.40 and 10, Charmed Life, 31.7. So all round, the popular Elect, 7, Staying Alive, ahead of number 4, Attention Getter. Just repeating, Darren Beatman's been taken to hospital for observation and precautionary X-rays, complaining of a little soreness around the rib region after a barrier mishap in the previous with Galax Storm, who was subsequently a late scratching. In race 7, nobody yet for Jamais Bleu, but in the last, number 1, Duamar, is Larry Cassidy. And the next is the Cup in 6.5 minutes.
Change of rider as well at Doomben. Race 7, 3 Candy Rock, Ken Waller. Doomben race 7, 3 Candy Rock, now Kay Waller. And repeating in the last at 19, Blank Page. Race 8, number 19 is A. Cox. 4.11, 2 Ascot, and numbers Canberra, 9, 4, 11. The 7th, Morfordville, 1 Jazzy Joe.
OK, well, we'll have a look at that market update shortly. Repeating 2.3 in Perth, 4.11, 2. Sub-race 6, Sydney at 7, Staying Alive. 1 Cross Swords in the update, Sydney, comes up at 7.20 and 2.50. 2 Alfawas Al-Washik, 6.20, 2 even. 3 is Yobro, 9.90 and 2.70. 4 is Attention Getter, 5.10, 1.90. Number 5 Lute Song, 12, 3.40. 6 is Striking Gold, 17 and 4.90. 7 Staying Alive. The late mail and sub and favourite, 3.70, 1.50. 8 El Castano, 13, 3.50. 9 All Angels, 15, 4.20 and 10 Charm Life, 38 and 9.70. 61,000, 35,000. 4.78 Selection, 6th at Randwick at 4.25. Second leg of the double, first leg went to 3 with number 131, 2.40, 3.26, 4.19, 5.69, 6.64. 7 the sub, Staying Alive, $12, 8.99, 9.43 and 10.86. Their daily doubles for Sydney. Here is New South Wales dividends, the previous Canberra with Correct Weight Canberra, correct weight on the previous here in Canberra, 9, 4, 11 the numbers, a length and 3/4 by 1, 124.4 was the time.
Vale, Matthew Carl, 5.80, 2.40. 4 Greenfield Star, 1.60. 11 Taunted, $5.30. 5.80, 2.40 for 9, 1.60 for 4, 5.30 for 11. The Quinella has paid $12.90, 12.90. The Exacta, $28.70, 28.70. Trifecta, $524.90, 524.90. And the double 5 and 9, 38.50. 1 3/4 lengths by 1. The time 124.4. Correct weight, race 6 Canberra.
OK, Totes Melbourne. Race number 6, Moonee Valley, 2.54. Number 2 was the winner there. That was Tishan Moon, paid $4.60 to win, 1.50 the place. 5 Centivi, 2.60. 4 Kingston Calling, 1.20. Quinella, 26.40. Trifecta, 108.50. Next double 7 and 2, 27.90. Scratchings 1, a late one, along with 7 and 13. That's race number 6 at Moonee Valley, 2.54, 4.60, 1.50, 2.60, 1.20. Quinella, 26.40. Trifecta, 108.50. Next double 7 and 2, 27.90. Race 7 Melbourne. Number 1, Toil, 4.90, 1.80. 2 Valdezere, $5, 1.50. 3 Idea, the favourite, 4.40 and 1.70. 4 Bold Juggler, 8.70 and 2.60. 5 Tommy Tune, 9.73 even. 6 is out. 7 Invictane, 8.30, 2.50. 8 Accommodate, 62 and 14. 9 Abra Magic, the late mail, 6.40, 2.20. 10 Carigna Habit, 31, 6.90. There's 79,000 in the win, 41,000 the place. 127 selections. Race 7 Moonee Valley, second leg of the double at 4.41. Here's Ron Dufficy in Sydney.
The 2KY Racing Radio Australia Day Cup, and just repeating the Punters Club's bets here. $5,000 a win, number 4, Attention Getter. A multiple Quinella, the numbers of 1, 4, 5 and 7. $300 on that. Box trifecta, the numbers 1, 4, 5, 7, 50 times. And a daily double. First leg 4, second leg 13, 14, 16, $200 each. $8,600 outlaid in the race. Couple sweating up here, including the horse with back number 4, Attention Getter. He usually does. There's not too much of a concern. And the favourite, the solid favourite too, number 7, Staying Alive. But they both look well. It's pretty humid out here, so I don't think that's too much of a concern. Other horses to look well, number 1, Cross Swords. I know he's an 8-year-old, but he's very well graded here. Alphonse Al-Washik, an expected improvement today. He'll be ridden a bit closer. Probably the fittest he's looked this preparation. I think the good long shot's number 5, Lute Song. She bowls along out in front. Could be an advantage here today, but summing this race up, I still got a liking here for number 4, Attention Getter. Hardest to beat the favourite, number 7, Staying Alive, who's very well fancied on track. And for third, number 1, Cross Swords.
Dividends, Canberra race 6 numbers there were 9, 4 and 11. Number 9 was the winner. And that was Meadow Vale, paid on the Super Tab, $5.10 and $1.90. Second went to number 4, Greenfield Star, paid $1.90. And third, number 11, Taunted, paid 7 even. The Quinella, $9.40, trifecta, $398.40, scratching number 3. Sixth, Canberra, 9, 4, 11, 5, 10, 190, 190 and 7 even. Quinella, 9.40, trifecta, $398.40. Correct weight Adelaide on the previous. Correct weight Adelaide race time there was 14.29. 14.29. Perth race 1. Correct weight there on 4.11.2 for Satan's Jewel, 271.40. Number 11, Versace, 310. 2 Marvellous, 240. Quinella, 1870, trifecta 165.20, no scratchings. First Ascot, numbers 4, 11, 2, 270, 140, 310 and 240. Quinella, 1870, trifecta 165.20. A length and 3/4 by 1.5 in the first Perth, 59.75 the time. Second Perth, 1 Faith Healer. Opens the favourite and late mail special, 151 even. 2 Heavenly Ruler, 27 and 11. 3 Racing to Form, 10.85.30. 4 is out. 5 Saxon Surprise, 19 and 7.70. 6 is out. 7 Bold Future, 6.50, 2.50. 8 and 9 out. 10 Labelled, 8.10, 3.30. 11 Lacks Nothing, 20 and 11. 5,500, 3,500. 187 Selection. Second Ascot at 4.45. Moving up Sydney. Let's have a look at the openers for the next in Canberra. Race number 7 at 4.48. Number 1 is Kay's Regret, 751.72. Miss Soapy, 18 and 5. 3 Muzak, the late mail and favourite, 261.40. 4 Raging Current, 17.580. 5 Continuance, 54 and 13. 6 Fun Run, 22 and 520. 7 Sir Groucho, 732.10. 8 Bonatsky, 21.570. 9 Divine Rose, 10.450. 10 Garrett, 26 and 7. 11 Romer's Delight, 28.610. 12 Tara Square, 20 and 730. 13 Zawama, 11 and 3. 1800, 1,000. 3 a special, 2 and 1 selection. 7th Canberra, 4.48. Set now for the Australia Day Cup at Randwick.
Hand they break from the gates. Attention Getter, the second elect, was last to leave. And Yobro on the extreme outside, best away from the imported Alfours, Al-Washik, and then Striking Gold and El Castano. A length to All Angels and Lute Song, a normal leader, but back midfield today. After a length and a half to the old fella Cross Swords from Staying Alive inside of Charmed Life, and 2 lengths Attention Getter. Racing to the 2,000 out of the straight they travel. Yobro joined on the inside by Alfours, Al-Washik. Length off third is All Angels wide out, followed by El Castano the middle. Striking Gold on the fence, and then a gap to Charmed Life and Lute Song, both of whom are moving forward very, very quickly. From Staying Alive, Cross Swords back to second last, and 2 lengths Attention Getter. They race along towards the 1,700 metres, and a Lute Song goes to the front about a half length on the grey mare Charmed Life. 3 or 4 lengths away, third All Angels, then Alfours, Al-Washik, a length and a half to moving up quickly El Castano. From Yobro, and then on the inside Striking Gold, a length and a half. Further back in the field, Cross Swords going up on the outside of Staying Alive, and 2.5 lengths Attention Getter. Lute Song, a clear-cut leader, racing down the back and running past the halfway marker now. Lute Song about 2 lengths on Charmed Life. Third is Alfours, Al-Washik, another 2 lengths into All Angels. Striking Gold on the inside. Then El Castano finding himself out 3 wide from Yobro, Staying Alive on the rails. Cross Swords is second last, and 3 or 4 lengths Attention Getter. It'd have to be about 12 or 15 lengths from the leader, Lute Song, who's really keen to run. And coming onto the High Street side at the 850, and Lute Song a length and a half, Charmed Life. Alfours L4's Alwashik is third, followed on the outside, All Angels. Then comes Striking Gold, El Castano, Yobro. Staying Alive's got two behind her, and they are Cross Swords and Attention Getter. Still not much variation in the order in the 2KY Racing Radio Australia Day Cup. And at the 600, Lute Song, 3/4 Charmed Life. Length off third is the imported horse L4's Alwashik, closely followed by All Angels. Then Striking Gold, Staying Alive looking for the run, and Attention Getter going straight to the outside as they straighten up now. And on top of the rise, Lute Song grabbed quickly by All Angels. On the inside, L4's Alwashik, and here's Attention Getter. All Angels, the roughie, tackled in earnest by Attention Getter, then L4's Alwashik, Lute Song and Old Cross Swords, but All Angels, Larry Cassidy, the rider of the day, is in no danger, and All Angels will win it. Cross Swords second, or Dead Heat Staying Alive, and L4's Alwashik for third from Attention Getter. Didn't run the 2400. Lute Song faded, and then Striking Gold, Charmed Life, Yobro, and El Castano is absolutes.
9 All Angels, Super Tab, 17.80, 4.61. Cross Swords there for second at $2. Number 7 for third, Staying Alive at 1.60, or number 2, Alpha was Alwashik, 2.50.
3.90. All Angels gives Larry Cassidy a winning treble for the afternoon. Following successes on Shows Off and Dance Music, and All Angels, number 9, 17.80, 3.90. Number 1, Cross Swords, Sprightly Old Fellow, $2.10, 2.10. And the third is between Staying Alive, who is showing number 7, $1.50, and number 2, L4's Alwashik on the inside at $2.50. Staying Alive might just cut L4's Alwashik out of the third money, allowing for the momentum, and has. 917, Flash Up. Number 9, All Angels, a 5-year-old chestnut mare by Al Harib from Keene Show, trained by R.J. Hare in the national capital for himself, J. Pallas, S. Adams, and the estate of the late G. Reed, Larry Cassidy. Number 1, second, Cross Swords of Bay Gelding, 8, Grosvenor, Quibble, John Hawkes, Gran Cooksley, and 7, Staying Alive, Chestnut Mare, 4, Sovereign, Red Candlelight, John Morris, Chris Muntz. 4th to 2, L4's Alwashik, and number 4, he didn't run the mile and a half out strongly enough. Attention Getter, officially 5th. Race 6 in Sydney. Here's Rod.
Race 6, Doomben. 1.
Okay, number 1, Inzaman in Brisbane, updates 4.20, 2.50. It's a late mail special, sub and favourite. 2 Untamed, 17.380. 3 My Minister, 7.50 and 3.80. 4 Kingston Stage, 7.90, 2 even. 5 Sedeste, 11.350. 6 Dick the Decent, 5.80, 160. 7 Droshky, 13.350. 8 Meteoric Wave, 32.650. 9 out. 10 Red Shampers, 17.490. 11 out. 12 Sahara Jeff, 5.70, 210. 13 Whale of a Night, 40 and 960. 40,000, 21,000. 12.24 selections. Race 6 Doomben. First leg of the double at 4.33.
And number 9, All Angels, $17.80, 17.80. Place Toad, 3.90, 3.90. 1 Cross Swords, 2.10, 2.10. 7 Staying Alive, 1.50, $1.50. Quinella, 63.90, 63.90 the exacta. $181.20, 181.20. Trifecta, 564.50, 564.50. And the course double shows off into All Angels. Larry Cassidy's winning rides, 135.50, $135.50. Now the time is not there.
Voice for the national anthem.